I appreciate you guys sticking through that short break, but we are back for more Smash Ultimate action here at Shine 2019. Our top 8 qualifiers have wrapped up, okay? In case you're wondering who made it in, Dark Wizzy, Hometown Boy Raffi, Nairo, and Tweak all have joined an elite group of individuals, MKLeo Mars, and then the Buzz and Sam Source. So that's our top 8 here for Shine 2019. In Virum, it is looking as stacked as we could have hoped.
That it is. It is going to be absolutely wild. We are going to be starting off once again with, I believe, Dark Wizzy and Raffi. And you already know that the New England crowd are going to pop off.
No doubt about it, man. And obviously, you know, Wizzy, again, he's somebody who's enjoyed a lot of success throughout his Smash career right here in New England, you know what I'm saying? And this very tournament as well, Shine. Right now, my boy TK is actually emceeing for the crowd right there, so really good. Get them hyped and energetic. They're not going to need too much motivation, though. Again, they have been they have not shied away from the fact that they want Raffi to just go the distance. Obviously, him and Mars, the 2 New Englanders here, holding it down, so we'll see how they fare off together. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Dark Wizzy had so much confidence going up against Jackal in that Wolf matchup that inevitably would overcome the Sonic as well. Will he have that same confidence against this very treacherous R.O.B that's about to be imposed on him?
I feel like he will. I feel like Dark Wizzy is just a player that just generally plays with a lot of confidence. Very rarely, unless he's incredibly vocal about it on Twitter, very rarely does he feel like he's going to enter something without confidence. I feel like fighting R.O.B, you know, R.O.B is one of those big, chunky characters that Mario can just combo for days once he gets in. And just, I feel like even with this energy against him from the crowd, obviously they're going to be rooting for the boy Raffi-X. But even with that energy against him, I feel like Dark Wizzy does have the ability to push further in the bracket. That said, though, of course, Raffi-X definitely not going to make it easy for him.
Oh, for sure, man. I think Raffi made it a pretty big statement in his matchup to qualify for this, actually, against Black Twins. Not only did he reverse 3-0 him to get to this point, he overcame so many strong combo strings that Black Twins would use to get himself a strong advantage early on. I mean, we saw sometimes when he got to that second stock, it was like a whole different player, you know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted, man. You see Wizzy come out here and put on a quick little 40 to 50% combo. Rest assured, man, Raffi's going to be firing back. I guarantee you that. But here we are, the first game, ladies and gentlemen, top 8 officially kicking off. Dark Wizzy represent MVG against Raffi. To my knowledge, free agent, but if I'm mistaken on that, I do apologize.
Right, great parry to start off with from Raffi-X. And these two just going back and forth, all this damage being racked up.
Oh, I'm blind. It's Timor. Okay. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, man. I need a new prescription, man. I'll tell you what, man. Sometimes you can't see, but I can definitely feel and hear these combos that my man is putting out already. You see Dark Wizzy with the lead, but Raffi immediately trying to impose his will and bring things back, just closing in that gap.
Speed of that match.
Wow, that was
great cave.
That was nasty.
Yeah, Mario definitely having the tools to deal with the onslaught of projectiles coming out from Raffi-X. Having that cape, having the fireball to nullify the gyro as well.
Right, and it's right on display right there.
Yep.
Go ahead and validate that claim, and there is a clean back here that's going to take care of that first stock. Dark Wizzy cooking early on. Let's see if he can keep up that efficiency.
But if we saw, from if the previous set had anything to say about it, Raffi really comes to life in this second stock. Let's see if that holds true in this set versus Dark Wizzy. Great up B out of shield. That is such a fantastic option to deal with a lot of these otherwise safe areas coming out so fast.
Oh, wow, okay. He's going to need a lot of options to deal with this pressure that Wizzy is putting on.
Dark Wizzy just not letting up at all, keeping Raffi-X.
Wow! He did the Ric Flair, took 2 steps, whoa, and then hit him with that force smash. That was nasty, bro.
Into the fire punch. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy, go ahead and get yourself a title. I see you, man. Dirtiest Mario in the game right now, holding it down, and Raffi seemingly stunned in this opening contest.
What a play coming out from Dark Wizzy. Raffi going real deep with a chase down. Doesn't matter how far back you go, Dark Wizzy, I will chase you to the depths.
He definitely needed to make something happen. That stock was hanging around a little too long for Raffi's taste, and finally able to make something out of it. But the lead that Wizzy has here, it's going to take a tremendous effort to overcome it. Let's see if Raffi has it in him.
Another great up B out of shield. Raffi knew that he just had to fade back because he wasn't going to get that punish. And even when Raffi is able to get the hits, Wizzy just answers back immediately. The lightning fast frame data of Mario just a little bit too much for Raffi-X at the moment.
Okay. Could be a back throw, yes, sir. Get a little bit of that flood charged up and just really threatening so well with those back airs, Viram, and Raffi just could not do anything. Tried to get off that platform on the left side, but Wizzy not allowing that to be the case.
Absolutely immaculate placement on those back airs. He came from all sorts of different angles, and Raffi-X just wasn't ready for the timings of each of them.
You could tell, man. Dark Wizzy answered that question pretty quickly that I posed about how confident he would be going up against the R.O.B. No problem so far. We'll see if Raffi can bounce back. Remember, I mean, hey, Raffi already, just to get into this point, he lost those first 2 games against Black Twins and then brought it all the way back. So obviously somebody who's not affected by a Game 1 loss.
Absolutely not. An immediate grab, getting that damage from the up throw into the forward air. I feel like one of the main things that Raffi-X needs to adjust is how he commits to his attacks when he has the advantage, because Mario's buttons are so fast that once Raffi-X gets those forward airs, gets those down tilts, Mario's able to answer back immediately.
Wow, really good use of cape and just runs right up into him. A couple of up airs.
A couple of back airs.
Yep, exactly. Oh, wow. All right, safety first. Wizzy has really taken control of this. Oh, wow, okay.
So much damage tacked on thanks to that gyro, just sandwiching him in between that and the down tilts.
Gotta give an assist to the gyro.
Raffi-X slowing it down a little bit, just trying to make sure that he doesn't overextend. Creates himself a brand new opening with that gyro, and he's doing a fantastic job. Great idea with that side B. I really like that.
Yeah, seriously, that would have been tremendous if he was able to connect. Probably would have took the stock for sure, but Dark Wizzy able to just narrowly fade it. Now back to a more grounded state. There's those back airs. They've been so successful with Wizzy so far. No reason to switch it up. Oh, my Lord. Just a hair off of connecting that up smash. That was
good up air. Very, very nice poking through the stage.
And I think that was really good, too, because I think he just anticipated the fact that Wizzy was going to go ahead and try that dash attack. We often see him going for that when somebody's recovering vertically like that, but that time, Raffi just putting out a hitbox and stuffing him. Wizzy able to get on the winning side of things, and now up a stock. Very fragile lead, though, at 140.
Very fragile indeed. Raffi-X not committing to that chase, and now he's going to take a punish, but good mash out of the grab. Ooh, finally an overextension on that, and that's going to be the down throw into the up air.
Oh,
still
wow,
alive.
yeah,
wow,
okay.
Great DI coming out from Dark Wizzy.
Seriously, that surprised me a little bit. Thought that stock was more than done, but I think that fair will have something to say. Try to go for the cape and turn him around, but no, sir.
Yeah, Dark Wizzy trying to get that edge guard, trying to steal away an early stock, but Raffi-X is having none of it, and now answering back with these up airs.
Oh, there we go.
It's the forward air, no sweet spot. That would have been the end of the stock potentially, but still good amount of damage.
Yeah, seriously, Raffi maybe catching a little bit of a break, but nonetheless, the lead residing in the corner of Dark Wizzy. And now he is one stock away from going up 2-0. Time to strike is now. If you're Raffi, you've got to make a play.
Yeah, he really needs to find a big opening. Just not allow Dark Wizzy to expand this lead any further. The gyro coming down, hitting Dark Wizzy, but nothing much off of it.
Yeah, really, essentially, just not even phasing him. Just goes back to trying to create some openings.
Once again, using the gyro, sandwiching him in between those two. Not able to get the follow-up. Great match coming out from Dark Wizzy to get out of that buried state.
Okay, oh, wow. With the extra, just the extra effort you see in the plays. Side B. All right, though.
Sometimes you just got to do it raw, and sometimes it hits its mark, and that side B was the one.
Yes, sir.
Again, just extending with these forward airs, and Dark Wizzy just immediately answering back with so much more damage from the up airs.
Yeah, he just kind of trapped him there, too. There wasn't too much Raffi could do. Oh, gets sniped up by that fireball, but I love the aggressive return. Just forcing Dark Wizzy off his back. And really finding positions to apply some pressure himself. Oh, Wizzy, okay, trying to be very creative.
Trying to get that, no punish coming out from Dark Wizzy. Really, really close game between these two now. It definitely could go either way. What a fantastic use of the gyro into the tech chase, but great use of
he clipped him with the super jump punch.
My goodness, this is so, so close. These blows that just look like they're going to get the KO, just barely, barely short.
Oh, wow. Whoa, Wizzy. Okay, I was going to say, you had to have that scout out, but yet again, Viram, it's the back air. that seals the deal. This time on the right side in a last hit situation. Could have gone either way.
Such a narrow victory for Dark Wizzy right there. As you said, really could have gone either way. Such sensational endgame plays coming out from both of them. And that just goes to show the signs of life that Raffi-X is showing out throughout this set. We could very easily see another reverse 3-0 if Raffi continues to play the way that he is. But Dark Wizzy definitely not going to make it easy for him.
Oh, for sure, man. I mean, Dark Wizzy at this point, like, nothing short of just confidence, understanding, like, hey, at the very least, too, I'm going to own all these counter picks as well. So even if you do start to gain a little ground on me, I can put you somewhere where I'm a little more comfortable and slow you down and wrap this thing up. So it's going to take a lot to get to this Game 5, but can't look too far ahead for Raffi. He just needs to get on the board.
That he does, and he's going to do it with the utmost determination. Going back to Smashville, confident in how he played in that game. Definitely wants to run that back, yeah.
He absolutely should be. Again, that one coming straight down to the wire. I think a stark turnaround from what we saw in that first game.
Game 3, picking their tried and true colors, the black and white Mario from Dark Wizzy and the Virtual Boy R.O.B coming out.
All right, Dark Wizzy right out the gate, just letting those hits fly. Ooh. Oh, okay.
That's not going to take the stock that early, no rage, but...
I was wondering if he caught his jump. I didn't see that. He still had his jump.
One key factor in this matchup so far is that Raffi-X is doing a much better job spacing those neutral airs. It's been very tricky for Dark Wizzy to get those up Bs out of shield now, and those whiffs can be crucial.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's something he kind of adapted to on the fly, and he's really understanding, hey, he just needs to whiff on the forward air there. Though Raffi retaliating with the up air. The back and forth hits continuing on these opening stocks. It's very crucial for Raffi to just find a way to get the stock first. He needs to be the one to build some momentum, and Dark Wizzy, he's shaking his head right there. Maybe one too many up Bs, might think twice before he pulls the trigger on that again, or perhaps not, Baron. Perhaps he's just going to go all the way in.
Oh, he's trying to go for a second one. This is Dark Wizzy's time to get the edge guard, but instead decides to be conservative with it. Raffi-X not having too much fuel, I believe. He's got to be careful with how he's placing those RBs. If he's off stage, he could be in a really bad situation. He is out of fuel now.
Yeah, that air dodge was so crucial. Dark Wizzy knew his resources were running low, tried to punish accordingly, but Raffi able to just narrowly avoid that. And now an opportunity to continue to expand upon this lead, and it is brewing. But that up smash out of shield, there's a lot of pressure coming there, but Mario just so powerful with that out of shield tool. Oh, there we go.
The damage immediately piling on. All he needed was one opening, and suddenly this is a game in Dark Wizzy's favor. 0 to 90 immediately.
Seriously, you could think that middle platform too for the extension, really allowing Wizzy to just go the distance on that, and suddenly it's anybody's game on this second stock.
A great answer back from Raffi-X, just getting that parry. Good stuff to just get hit by the gyro there. Definitely want to take that over the forward smash.
That was scary.
Yeah, these deep side Bs coming out from Raffi-X. I really like the ideas behind them. Just a little bit off on the marks. Good job to Dark Wizzy with these recoveries.
Oh, nice. I love how he just has the back air right out of the down air too, man. It's perfect coverage.
The amount of pressure that applies, the movement from that back air, saving him, but weaving his way around masterfully around that, but immediate catch on the roll-in, and Dark Wizzy just trying to find his composure once again.
You got it, man. I mean, you know who you're going up against. Raffi's not going to make it easy. You can enjoy the lead, but it's seldom kept too long against this raging robot. Raffi definitely trying to feed off of this crowd, though. I hear the Raffi chants coming, but Dark Wizzy is already here.
Dark Wizzy here and here to stay. Raffi is going to need to deal with this monster that is in his way if he wants to advance.
All right, clean back there, gonna hit the laser. All right, Raffi definitely starting to maybe trying to seize the day. Oh, that call out by Wizzy. I like the attempt, but just wasn't quite there.
Great parry into the Nair out shield. He knew that the up smash wasn't quite working as well as the up B, so he goes for a different punish. Such a close game between these two. Pretty much even stocks once again. Dark Wizzy was able to close it out. Almost gets a tech chase, but goes for another down smash for good measure.
Maybe the tech of his life. Dark Wizzy
falls off the stage. That side B would have been it. Oh, ill-advised, overextends. But he's still alive. He's still alive.
Sit down, son. Sit down. I mean, I stood up too.
preemptive on the pop-up is Dark Wizzy. Is he going to pay for it? Who knows?
Oh my God, somebody in the crowd even got up to go collect their side bet money. It ain't over. We ain't done just yet, baby. Raffi said, I got a lot of fuel, not just in the tank, baby. I got a lot of heart as well. Does he have it, though? Can he bring this one back? What a statement this would be.
Oh, that caught his jump.
It did. Oh,
the single coin. He's making that money right now.
Say, man. Say that money, not today. Sorry, little Dickie. It's all about Big Wizzy. And there it is, the finish. The up smash gets the job done. Valiant effort from Raffi. Hard fought to the end. But man, oh man, Wizzy just wanted that a little bit more. Securing that bag, as they say, with the 3-0.
And he'd done so much work kind of forcing that pressure with the back air, constantly coming out like a machine gun with those back airs, and then finally punctuating that offense with the up smash. Such sensational gameplay coming out from Dark Wizzy right at the end there.
I think the thing for Wizzy that really just stood out to me was just his ability to just weave and bob through all that traffic that Raffi really had him in. Just sensational play. Yeah. And the fact that he popped off early, right? And he didn't lose. Like I've seen those situations one too many times. You think you got the dub, you pop off a little too early, you sit back down, and before you know it, you're already done. You're done skis. Dark Wizzy, though, to his credit, he was able to reestablish himself and just narrowly squeak that one out. But Raffi was on his heels the whole time.
Yeah, well, that'll be Raffi bowing out at a very respectable 7th place. But we got some stats coming up from that set.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. It's just I could just already tell that just the damage accumulation. That's what I want to see right there. And notice that, man. 2 stock in the first game, and then Raffi started to pick it up heavily. You see the damage done on the part of Dark Wizzy. 1,320 compared to 1,071. Not bad.
My goodness. Bad. Lowest kill percent, 109 for Dark Wizzy. But their average kill percents were about the same. Very, very, and that just goes to show, that's just a testament to how kind of close, particularly in the latter half of that set, the contest was between those two. It was such a nail-biter. Even though it was a 3-0 finish for Dark Wizzy, it really, really felt down to the wire.
Yeah, he really, he just picked it up, you know what I'm saying? And that's essentially what he needed to do. And, you know, it was just great to see, like, the crowd still, like, firmly behind him as well, just rooting him on. But, hey, Raffi has nothing to be ashamed of. You come through your home region, you get a solid 7th place at a stacked event like this. Come on, man. I'll take that any day of the week.
Absolutely. He definitely did his whole home region